All right. get out your size, man.
I hope so.
You just get the top of our hats. They cleaning their test game.
Yeah. You can't see it right now, but it's really intense. Hey, no, this isn't a garage.
I know, right?
Ready? 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 Wow. One more. Two more. Three more. Two, three. Four, two. Three, four. Five, three. Six, three. Four, six. Seven, four. Shout out everybody tuning in. This is challenge match for number
47.
47. Number 47 in the world. Ready? Ready? Okay, ready? Wow. 45. That's set. Number 3. Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. BC's play. Shout everybody jumping on in the comments right now. You're seeing the battle for number 47, air hockey in the world. This is pro play. It's a challenge match. It's 4 out of 7 sets. Every set is made up of a best 4 out of 7 games. So best 4 out of 7 games takes 1 set. First player to take 4 sets basically wins out the match. We got Damon challenging currently being the challenger challenging Jake Griffith for his world rank. So let us know where you're tuning in from. Drop a like, subscribe. So far, Jake is up 3 sets to 0 on Damon. Let's see if Damon can make a comeback here and take a set. All right, can everybody hear me? Let me know if you can hear me on the mic. Oh, this ain't mine. What's up, everybody? Why is this thing not working? There we go. Hey, what's up, Lewis? Thank you for dropping a comment. All right. Y'all ready? Where is the part? All right, ready? Look and play. One zero. side of the mallet? We'll go to this side here. You ready? Fucking play. One. 2-1. Ready? Plug and play. Two. 3-2. 4-2. Tables off. Ready? I can play. 5-2. Score is currently 5-2 in Jake's favor. Jake's on the left. Damon on the right. Players ready? Fucking play. Three, 5. Six, 3. Four, 6. 7-4. Jacob taking first game of set number 4. Taking it 7-4 over Damon. Players ready? Ready? Fucking play. One, 0. Fucking play. 2-0. 1, 2. 3-1. 4-1. Ready? I can play. Topping, play. Sorry. Topping. It's going to be on this side.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
I can play. Two, 4. 3, 4. 4 all, tied up. 5, 4. You ready? I can play. Five, 5, tied up. 6, 5. Puck's on the left. Score is 6-5. Ready, Jake?
Yeah.
I can play. Seven, 5. Damon. Yeah, player on the left is Jake. Player on the right side of the screen right now is Damon. All right. Ready, Jake?
Yeah.
Ready, Damon?
Ready?
I can play. 1-0. 5, 1-1. Tied up. 2-1. 2-2. 3-2. 3-all. Tied up. 4-3. 5-3. 'Current score is 5-3 in Damon's favor. Damon is here on the right. You got Jake here on the left.
It's got to be right here somewhere.
Yeah. I don't see it.
Did it go inside the bag?
Oh, I see it.
All right, scores. All right, puck's on the left. Score is 5-3. Ready, Damon?
Ready.
Puck and play. 6-3. 7-3. Damon taking game 3 of set number 4. Jacob is currently up 3-0, and we're in set number 4. Damon is up 2-1. Shout out everybody tuning in. Drop a like, subscribe. This is a challenge match. This is a world ranking challenge match. What's up, Braided? Dodd. Shout out everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Drop a like, subscribe. These two are duking it out. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, this is professional air hockey. These are ranked players on the table. You got Damon on the left here challenging Jake on the right for his world rank. Number 47, I believe, in the world. All right. Damon, you ready?
Ready.
Jake, ready?
Yeah.
Fucking play. One zero. 1-1. 2-1. 3-2. Flip it. Ready? Fucking play. Three, one. Are you ready? Fucking play. 4, 1. 2, 4. 5, 2. 6, 2. 3, 6. 4, 6. 5, 6. 6, 6. Game point either way. Seven, 6. Jake. We got a close one in set number 4. It's 2 games apiece in set number 4. It's a race to 4 on that last set. It's best 4 out of 7 to win a set. And a player has to do that 4 times. They have to take best 4 out of 7 sets. Every set is made out of is made up of 4 of 7 games. PJ, what's up? Thank you for dropping in the chat. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe. This is the current challenge match for a world ranking number 47 in the world. And it's currently tied at 2-2 in set number 4. Both players have 2 games apiece. It's a close one. So Damon is down. He has his back against the wall and needs to find his way back into this and steal a set. We are in set number 4. Jake, you ready?
Yeah.
Damon, ready?
Ready.
Fucking play. 1-0. 1-1. 2-1. 3-1. 3-1. 4-1. 2-4. 3-4. 5-3. 4-5. Jake, you ready?
Yeah.
Fucking play. Five all. Six, 5. 6-6. 7-6, Jake. Jake goes up 3 games in set number 4. The last 2 games were 7-6, all decided by 1 point at the end. He's up 3-2. One more game closes out the match, unless Damon comes back and steals another 2 games. It's a close one. Alright, this is possible set here with this game. 3 games to 2. Players ready? Fucking play. One zero. Ready? Fucking play. Two zero. 1, 2. Three, 1. Two, 3. 4, 2. Tables off. You ready? I can play. Over. You ready? I can play. Five, 2. Game point 2. Game point 3. Game point 4. Game point 5. Seven, 5. Damon taking that game 7-5. It's all tied up. We're at game 7. Game 7, y'all. In set number 4. All right, shout out everybody who's tuning in. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Unfortunately, we don't have commentary today, but we're bringing you all the action for the challenge matches, whichever way we can. But this is game 7 of set number 4. Jake, you ready? Damon, ready?
Ready.
I can play. 1-0. 1-1. 2-1. 3-1. 2-3. 4-2. 3-4. 5-3. 6-3. 4-6. 5. Set point.
Yes!
7-5.
Give me one.
Damon taking that set all the way to game number 7. It's 3-1 in sets. Jacobs is up 3-1. And this game continues. The challenge match continues. Again, Jacob is up 3-1 on Damon. Damon taking that last one all the way down to game number 7 to take his first set today. Shout out everybody who's tuning in. You're watching professional air hockey. Right now there's a challenge match going on. If you're just tuning in, the way that it works is that you get, it's a best 4 out of 7 best 4 out of 7 sets. The way you win a set is that you win the best 4 out of 7 games. So it can be over as quick in 4 games, or it can take as much as 7 games, right? So that's just what happened right now. It got tied up at, it got all tied up at the 7th game. There was an opportunity there for Jacob to close out, or an opportunity to Damon to extend the game. But shout out everybody in the chat. PJ, to be balling. Thank you for saying hi. Thank you for tuning in. Drop a like. No commentators like we usually have, but we're just trying to make sure that we bring you the challenge matches here in the Photon Air Hockey League channel. It's a good one so far. Jake was take the first set 4 games to none on Damon. Second set 4 games to none. So it was 2 clean sets by Jacob. Set number 3, Damon took 1 game. So it was 4 games to 1 in the third set. And game number 4, that's where things taking a little bit of a turn in favor of Damon. He took that set to the 7th game. So it was 4-3 games on that one. So Jacob making it hard for Damon to take a set. Nonetheless, Damon came back on that one to take it. The games were all pretty close. We had a 7-6. The last 4 games were 7-6, 7-6, 5-7, 5-7. Yeah, that's about as close as it can get. So right now, they have about 7 minutes in between the games, so there's probably about 4 minutes left if they need it. Yeah, so in between matches, in between games, I think they get 2 minutes. I'm sorry. Yeah, I believe it's 2 minutes apiece in between games. In between the match, once a set is taken, they get a 7-minute break in between if they need it. Yeah, so if you're new and this is your first time watching, yeah, this is for rank number 47 in the world. These are world rankings. Yeah, so let us know where you're watching from, where you're tuning in from. Have you been tuning into the channel? If you haven't, make sure you subscribe. We got every Thursdays, we got our Blitz, which is our doubles format. We play at a brewery, called Bad Astronaut. That's a lot of fun. A lot of newcomers. That one's more pro-am. And we play a different format of the game. It's a 3-minute game. First 2 minutes are single score, last minute is double score for what's known as the Blitz period. And then on yesterday, we bring you coverage for the weekly tournaments here at the 7-6. It's kind of where we go play. We have a couple tables here. Um, and then yeah, we do challenge matches like these too. So if you're tuning in and like what you're seeing, drop a like, subscribe. Usually we have a little bit more commentary in the booth, but just helping ref this one right now. But it's a good one. Tune in. Don't go anywhere. About 2 minutes left in the break right now. Oh no.
Oh, it broke, man.
So sorry. So if you're just tuning in again, right now it's 3-1 in Jake's favor. Damon taking that last set right now. And we're about to get started again here for set number 5. All right. Players ready? Ready?
Yeah.
I can play. Plug and play. I mean, plug and play. One zero. 1-1. 2-1. 2-2. 3-2. 4-2. 3-4. 5-3.
Ah, you could.
You ready? I can play. 6-3. Seven, 3. We're in set number 5. Damon taking game number 1. Players ready?
Yeah.
Ready? I can play. What-o? One. Timeout. So it's 2-1. I didn't call anything because I just saw you had a string. Yeah, so I'm just gonna note that. Unless it leaves your hand completely, then I won't call it.
Okay.
Yeah. Ready? I can play. 2-2. Three, 2. 3-3. 4-3. You ready?
Yeah.
I can play. 4-4. 5, 4. Currently 5-0, 5-4. Ready? Fucking play. Six, 4. 5, 6. Ready? Fucking play. 7-5. All right, so Jake takes game number 2, 7-5. Is currently tied 1-1 games in set number 5. Jake is currently up. He's currently up 3-1. Shout out everybody who's tuning in right now. We appreciate all the love, all the support. Drop a like, subscribe. Currently watching a challenge match for number 49 in the world. We got Damon here on the left and Jake on the right. Damon is the challenger on the left. Players ready? Fucking play. One zero. One. Tied up. 2-1. Three, 1. Four, 1. Are you ready? Fucking play. Five, 1. Lost some mallet. Ready, Jake?
Yeah.
Fucking play. Six one. Two, game point. 7-2. Seven and two. Damon taking game number 3. So currently, set number 5. Damon is up 2-1. And set number 5. Shout out everybody who's tuning in. Drop a like and subscribe. You're watching a challenge match right now. A challenge match for the world rank with challengers on the right now. Damon. Jake is on the left. He's the one who holds the higher rank. And Damon trying to take one today. But Jake is up 3-1 right now in sets. Jake, you ready?
Yeah.
Damon, ready?
Ready.
Fucking play. One zero. 1-1. Two, 1. 2-2. 3-2. 3-3. 4-3. 4-4. 5-4. 5-5. 5. 7-5. Jake. Currently 7-5. All tied up at 2 games apiece in set number 5. Yep, so 2 games apiece. Jacob with 2 games. Damon with 2 games. Jacob needs 2 to close out the match. Damon needs 2 to continue on to the next set. Players ready? Ready? Fucking play. 1-0. 1-1. 2-2.
2-1. 2-2. 3-2. 3-3. 4-3. 4-4. 5-4. 5-5. Game point 5. Game point either way. Seven, 6. Jake. Jake taking game number 5. He's up 3 games to 1. Set number 5. This could be the set, folks. Or Damon could push it to game number 7. We'll see. Tune in on Dragon Ball Z. Players ready? Ready? Fucking play. 1-0. I probably want to charge on this one. Ready? Fucking play. 1-1. 2-1. Tables off. Jake, you ready? Fucking play. 3-1. You ready?
Yeah.
Fucking play. 4-1. 5-1. 7.1. 2. Set point. 3, match point. That's match. 7-3.
Dude, if you would have played like that, the whole fucking match it would have been fucking like.
I know.
I think it was a light.
Yeah.
Yeah, you turn on the light. All of a
Turn on the
sudden,
light.
you're like, oh,
see.
I can see again. Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, 'cause I was wondering what happened here to,
My
you know,
defense is
to
up too
here.
high.
Yeah? Oh, okay.
It was up too high, and then I was shooting, and he was just pulled back. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it just left a lot. I just had all the shots. I could put anything in,
Yeah.
and then be like adjusted.
I figured
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Turn on the light.
Turn on the light.
Oh,
Okay. I see. I see. I couldn't see my defense.
I know.
That's funny.
And then it gave you more chances on offense, but you kept whipping my fucking ass.
Yeah. So I learned a lot from this.
And I was like afraid coming into this match, and I know you have like good forehands, and that's like one of my weaknesses.
Gotcha.
Yeah, a lot of forehands on that. Yeah. A lot of straight, yeah. It's good that you have the straight, because if you didn't have the straight, I'm not sure that it would work
Right. Then
as
it's
much.
like I can just always pull.
Yeah.
Bang.
Yeah. It was, no.
He's accurate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
See, why can that be our match? I'll take that.
See, I can knock you
I
out.
know. All match long.
Oh, I missed. Oh, too slow. Ah. Oh.
I'll
Oh.
take it.
Oh. too much curve. Ready? Play. Oh, what's up, man? Later. Ready? And play. Aye. Oi. Ready. Oh. Yeah, that was bad. Doing that during the challenge match? So doing that during challenge match, that's too much.
I know.
I would that would annoy me. Banging on it. Ready? And play. Oh. Ready? And play. Nice.
I was like up here. And then when I found it, I said, wait a minute. I thought of everything else but come back a little bit. I thought
Yeah.
about everything but this.
Yeah, because his attack is a cut crossover.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So really have to, I'm a little bit out of practice, so yeah, you had to kind of pick one, right, to defend. But as far as I'm concerned, but I know that he can push it here. If he can't get it here, he'll push it here.
Yeah.
That's what I've seen from him. But yeah. But you were doing well. I mean, it's just a defensive part, right? I think the defense. Yeah. Second play. You want to play a 2 out of 3? Because if not, I'm gonna stay here all day.
Yeah, we can play 2 out of 3.
Yeah, or we play a whole set. Let's play a whole set. Get my practice in. I haven't been playing as much.
Up or down?
Up. Ready.
Ready.
Nice. 1-0. One on. Ready. Nice. 2-1. Two. Ready? Plug and play. Oh, 3-2. Oh, that counts. 4-2. Ready?
Yep.
Play. Oh, wow. 5-2. Nice. Three, 5. Oh. 3-6. 4-6. Nice. It's out. Everybody tuning in. This isn't the challenge match. Challenge match is over.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. Everyone's just watching the visual. Is there a little spray?
It's right there.
Oh, I'm blind.
The big time mine. The little.
Oh, this one's yours. The little one?
Yeah, look.
Ready?
Ready?
And play. One. Sorry. Whoa. One. Nice. 2-1. Ready. Beautiful. 3-1. Ay. 2-3. Oh, 2-4. 3-4. Oh, nice. Nice. What score? 6-3. Hey. Nice. 7. 3. Ready. Nice. 1-0. Oh. 2-0. Oh. 3-0. 1-3. Oh. Ready. Oh.
4-1.
yeah.
Resets. Wait. Oh yeah. Ready? And play. Oh no. Oh wow. What score? 1. Ready? And play. One. Ready. Oh yeah. 2-1. Oh yeah. Oh, I missed that. Oh yeah. 5-4. 5-5. Six five. 6-6. Ah! Oh no! Want to replace?
Yes, sir.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Yo, what's up, Kent? You were tuning back in. That was just a little practice there at the end. But if you were tuning in, you saw Jake versus Damon. You get out the challenger, Damon. Coming at short, but taking an impressive set there on set number 4. Tune in. There might be another challenge match tomorrow. We'll see if we cover that one. But yeah, we appreciate all the love and support. Yeah, y'all are funny in the chat right now. It's so funny. Yeah, but we appreciate everybody tuning in and drop a like, subscribe. Um, we also just want to remind you guys that we have events every Thursdays, Fridays. If you're in Houston or in the Texas area, want to come down to Houston and come play, you have that available to you. We also have Worlds coming up soon here through Centerline Air Hockey. That's going to be pretty dope. It's going to be 4 days at Margaritaville in Conroe. So if you want to test out your skills and see what this is all about, feel free to stop by. It's open registration. If you look up Air Hockey Worlds 2025, that's where it's going to be. Um, so yeah, this stuff can be pretty fun. It's just kind of I kind of discovered this whenever I was a little injured, so I had to go find a different hobby besides yoga sports. But how'd you feel, Damon? You mind doing a quick interview?
Sure.
Yeah. So how'd you feel today coming in into the challenge match? Was it number 47 or 49?
49.
49. Yeah. So how'd you feel? How'd you feel coming into it? During everybody who didn't watch, give them a quick synopsis of how you were feeling throughout that match.
When I came into the match, I knew Jacob had a strong, hard, straight shot cut and a cross, and I know he also had a right wall under. So I was making sure that I was trying to focus on that right wall under because I know that gets a lot of people.
Yeah.
Um, into the match, I had my defense up a little too high, which allowed him to get many shots on me. It wasn't until the third set that the light started coming on in my head, and I was like, okay, let me move back a little bit. And that started shutting down a lot of his shots, which allowed me to start seeing what I could get against him. I was super excited when I won the fourth set because they let me know I was in the fight. The fifth set, I think I was squaring up, but then he started using his cross on me, and I wasn't expecting that because he made it really look like he was going to the right side of my goal when it was actually going to the left. Um, and I noticed that my forehand was getting him a lot. My straight shot forehand. I wanted to hold back on that because I wanted to see what I could get against him without using the forehand. Um, Playing our quick set, I think me and you are like the juggernauts of air hockey that everybody wants to see play. So yeah, you never know with me and you play like how it's gonna come out. Like today, I won. Next time you gonna come and you might beat me, and it's like okay, I don't think for you, I have a set strategy to use against you. It's just like I'm just doing a lot because it's like okay, I got to get a pattern down for Sammy. So
Yeah, so right now I am coming back from injury. I cut my finger
yeah,
open. So right now the puck, the movement feels a little weird. I'll be honest.
gotcha.
Playing on the table feels a little weird, even because when you're just like keeping your hand straight. I mean, I had to keep my hand straight for like about a
Yeah,
month. I had to just
yeah,
keep it like this. So
the
then like
flexibility.
then getting that flexibility back, and I just it feels weird. Like
Okay,
I don't feel that same touch that I had with the because I felt like I was playing really good about a month or like 6 weeks ago,
okay.
and then I got injured, and then so really like that full extension and like what makes me I guess the smooth version of me like being able to sell stuff. It feels a little weird right now. Even yesterday, yeah, a lot of frustration for me on the table right now, but yeah, but I'm pretty sure 3 more weeks given I play more and practice more.
Okay.
Um, I'll be feeling a little bit good. But
That's
yeah,
good.
it's exciting to see you kind of practice and and like really the forehand game. Yesterday, I'm not sure. Did you play yesterday?
I didn't play yesterday
Okay.
because I wanted to save everything for
Which
today.
yeah. So yesterday was pretty exciting at the weekly because everybody was shooting so many forehands. It was like a forehand day.
Okay.
Like everybody's setup was forehands. I think I'm not sure. Me and Brandon kind of want to take credit a little bit because we started on table one on the second game, and we just like every time we hop on the table, we just like to have some fun. We're like, all right, let's disregard like our pattern making,
Just
and
do
then
it.
let's go, right?
Okay.
And so we were going a lot of forehands, boom, 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 and all of a sudden we start seeing more forehand games come out on table one.
Okay.
We didn't invent nothing, but had that kind of fun nature kind of carried on through the rest of the tournament for some of the games.
Okay.
And they were but yeah, it was cool to see, and it's cool to see, the one that you took, that set number four. I was a lot of use of the forehand, and if someone's not used to seeing that, then yeah, it could be very problematic. But it adds another layer, yeah. It adds another layer of the game, right, into the game, layer into your game too. You also used to use a lot of forehand to begin with,
Yeah.
but
And I was using that, man, not even knowing that that was a forehand shot.
yeah,
That's all I was practicing with, like whenever I would play.
yeah,
And which is so crazy, all those years never even knowing that it was like a sport, but um, just the love of it when I was just playing back in the day, man, just hitting it all over the place and not knowing that the puck was controlling me and me not controlling the puck. So
yeah.
it's crazy.
Because you think about, I don't like to think about that. I know like in professional air hockey, we like to like have that control, right, and like control possession. But I think control is also like knowing when the puck is. I like to watch the old school videos.
Yeah.
I always actually, sometimes in my free time, I'll go look at the old school videos, and that makes you actually better
Yes, it
in
does.
today. It's which is kind of funny because people, now have developed theories and stuff about how to play, but I look at the old version, and I think that's a lot harder, right?
Yeah.
Because they weren't using control with like dribbling, right? It's kind of like in other sports where you're moving the ball, right? It's ball movement. It's just like puck movement,
I,
right? Can you control where the puck is going and the flow of the puck and catch it? Catch it in movement, right?
not knowing that they were
Yeah,
probably doing transition shots
yeah,
and not even realizing what they were doing. Um, when I go back and look at the tapes, man, I look at Tim Weissman's tapes. Um, man, he had so much speed, even if the puck was going slow or fast, like he knew where to hit the shot based on
yeah,
where the puck was flying.
yeah,
And that's a hard skill to accomplish.
yeah. It's hard. Yeah, yeah,
Um, I think what I love about his game, man, he will annihilate you so close to the line, and you're like, he's that close and he's still getting
yeah,
it.
yeah,
And that just, man, I know that came with hours and hours of practice. I'm not gonna even talk about Colin. It's like, dude, like I don't even understand like his concept of practice because it's like yes, he's a level 7. He knows how to break down your defense, but then he creates something else that you're not used to, and you're like steadily adjusting like every 2 shots.
Yeah.
But by then he speeds it up, and then you're like, okay, I don't even know the pattern anymore.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I tried to. I know you've been working on some pattern making. Since I first started, that's what fascinated me was like, and that's what I do sometimes in the weeklies, right?
yeah,
Come challenge match time, it's very different, right?
yeah,
Um, but yeah, and during the weeklies and stuff, I try to create new patterns that aren't quite, the same, right,
yeah,
as somebody has seen. Because even if you repeat a pattern, let's just say that somebody doesn't expect a pattern from you, but that Phil made or something, then it doesn't matter because it's already been seen. It's been seen,
yeah.
right?
It's been seen.
Yeah, it's been seen. So a lot of the times I like to body feint and kind of use the drift
Yeah,
with that, and that's what I love the most. Even right now, when I was playing with you, I was like, I was seeing your new patterns and stuff, and I was trying to move with. It's like a dance
yeah.
sometimes.
It's like a
Yeah.
dance.
Yeah, and I think one time, one game, you kind of got into it too. We were both kind of moving around the table
Yeah.
and feeling it. I was like, "All right, cool, we're having some fun."
He was
Yeah,
like both of us
yeah,
dancing.
yeah, yeah. Just moving back and forth and drifting. But
Yeah,
I think it's so much fun. And then sometimes like even some of those patterns are discovered on accident.
yeah.
Uh,
Um, I know for me, man, when I'm at home, like this past month, man, the lights have really started to click on, and my drifting and my setup drift, like I finally figured out how to do it.
yeah,
And it's different watching people set up their shots, but then when you try to create something, it's like okay. And I'm noticing it's the way that you hold a mallet. Sometimes it's harder, sometimes it's softer, sometimes two fingers, sometimes three fingers,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
sometimes push your thumb against it, and it's like I want to get to that point where I can figure out what I want to do with each shot.
yeah.
So that's the thing I think I'm focusing on right now. Um, I had a strategy for this challenge match. I wasn't going to do any drifting until like the third set because I wanted to
Mm.
see what type of shots I could get on him, and then
Just like
start coming
a
with the thunder.
like a pot shot
Yeah.
yeah,
Hmm.
type of deal. Would you trusted your speed of your shot?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's good. I mean, I'll try. Yeah, seeing your shot selection and your speed, I think I would trust that too. It's a risky one
Yeah.
that way. Because yeah, but I like to sometimes when I get into challenge matches, I like to create chaos, right? I like to create chaos
Got
to
you.
see what opens, what flinches, uh, and then from there, just really warm up my body, right?
Okay.
So that first set, I try to create a little bit of chaos, and then find those shots in transition and
Okay.
kind of get that right. Because usually the players are trying to establish their game,
Mm-hmm.
right? Until one. So me, I'm trying to be a little more
Trying to bring up
destructive.
all them
Yeah,
patterns.
yeah. Try to bring everything, and then like we were actually talking about it yesterday in the chat here in the booth about like that they were like, yeah, we were talking. Who was it? I think I played Krista, and then Krista was like, yeah, I was getting caught up in the fast game again. So I love to speed it up
Okay.
and then slow it down, right?
Oh
Um,
man, do you know who really throws me off sometimes? The Tin Man.
oh, Tim, man, yeah, but I have to say that one's it has to do with the mallet,
It's
man.
okay.
It has to do with the mallet.
What it is I'm over that. What was it? Maybe like 3 weeks ago. We practiced before the weekly, and I beat him 2 games. Then in the weekly, I beat him both games.
Yeah,
When you get past looking at the mallets, then you're like, okay, now what is he actually doing?
yeah, yeah,
And if you okay with him because he goes fast and he goes slow, you have to just put your mind at ease. Then you'll start to see his play. But if you're just sitting there trying to create a strategy with the mallets and then slow and fast, you're like,
yeah,
okay, what is he doing? And then, okay, let me change up on you. Oh, wait a minute, let me get this other one. Oh,
yeah,
wait a minute, let me do this one. So
yeah,
now you're like focused on that, and
yeah.
he's like, that's part of my game.
Yeah, if you don't know, everybody who's watching the Tin Man, we call him the Tin Man because he's an aluminum mallet. It's a little, actually, it's regulation size, and so
Yeah.
I don't know how he managed to get away
I'm
with
like,
that
man, that's
one.
that's like a tuna fish can.
Yeah, yeah, a tuna fish can. He's playing with a tuna fish can, but yeah, so yeah, he generates a lot of power from just a little bit of a flick. It's just what we have to swing really hard for. He can just
Just flick, and
just
then
flick, and he'll get the same amount of power. It
it'll
seems like
bounce
cheat.
right. It'll bounce right back at you
Yeah,
too.
it'll seem like cheating and stuff, but if you love transition, like it can be,
Can be in the
to
game.
yeah, it could be good. It could be good. I know I love it sometimes when that Mali comes on because I'm like, I'm gonna try to catch these in
Yeah,
transition. You know, I'm gonna try to catch that. But that's also dangerous because it gets you in a back and forth game. But you're right. You know, once you see the patterns are the same, right? Whenever you're playing them, and then but he just delivers them. That one with Tint Man, it's a defensive game.
yeah, it's a
As much
defensive
as you
game.
want to be able to score and do all, win by scoring, your main focus there is
Defense.
defense. Yeah, because he
Um,
not only that, but he knows how to do tricks.
and he knows the angles.
Yeah,
So if you know the angles and you know some tricks, and then you have two different styles of mallets, you
it's
just
it's a lot. It's
that's
a
a
lot.
lot for a person to try to break down.
Yeah.
This even like at the Worlds in 4 games. By the time I'm figuring it out, you already got 3 games against my zero.
Yeah. I've been playing with a low top. I like to mix it up.
Yeah.
Even yesterday, I was playing with a low top a little bit.
Okay.
I know they say not to do certain things, but for me, I'm all experimentation. And
Yeah.
so the low top really like speeds up the game
It
and then kind
does.
of gets control and like, yeah, I think it's a good way to like really hone on some control a little bit better.
Yeah.
Like if you use the same, like nobody, I don't think anybody really in any kind of sport uses the same method
All the time.
all the time for everybody to just like become pro,
Yeah.
right? They use different things that they try to find new technologies and ways to get better. And I think using what you have, like especially like the mallets and stuff, that's a good way to kind of practice that. Although like there's a lot of like naysayers about like this is the way, right?
Well,
But
and that's why I think, man, I even did a post about that. I think everybody that kept saying, Damon, don't focus on using forehands. Like, that's not really should be a part of your game.
yeah,
And you see that cuts a lot of people off. Like, they
yeah,
get so distracted with that. And I'm like, no, I'm going to use that.
yeah.
Because, and especially, I have 3 versions of it, and I have 2 down pack. My other version, if I get that down pack, that's when I'm gonna explode.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, so here's a question for you. Think back to when we first started playing.
yeah.
What is your favorite memory?
In air hockey,
Mm-hmm. Like since you started coming to 7-6 up until now, like what's your favorite memory?
nah, my favorite memory is man, coming into this world. I know everybody. If you're watching right now, actually, let me check if you guys have any comment before I answer this question. Make sure you guys can hear us.
Would they comment? I know somebody's on.
Yeah. So right now, yeah. Whoever, all y'all who's watching, yeah, coming into this world, it's kind of funny, because you get a lot of comments and yeah, like doing all this streaming, you get a lot of comments and a lot of people like, oh, like you got some negative comments, some positive, right? But I remember coming in, I was a big athlete, and so I was just playing volleyball, playing soccer, basketball. Yeah, just most of my weeks, doing that, and then kind of found this kind of hobby. Before this was pool,
Okay.
right? I was doing pool. I was doing professional pool tournaments, and so that was a lot of fun. I mean, I got to talk to a lot of people, right?
Okay.
Got to talk to a lot of people. The only thing I didn't like about the pool scene was that it was always like late at night, and then this can be early or late, right, too, as
True.
well. But yeah. So then coming into like those kind of world, a big pool player. Shout out to Valley Dynamo, right, making all these table games. But uh, they, I come in here into this world, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, I remember my first tournament. It was this girl. She was wearing a glove, right? And so that girl happened to be Colin Cummins' wife, right? And so I was like, so I get to the end at that tournament, my first tournament at Bad Astronaut. I get second place, but it was Meg was the one at the end. She had a glove on, and so I was like,
I haven't even seen Meg play.
yeah, well, she has. I think I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen her play too much after that time.
Okay.
But if you're a beginner, right, and you face somebody who's just kind of amateur here at this level, right, all they're gonna do if they know how to shoot a cut, that's all they need,
That's all they need. That's
right?
true.
And so I want to say like that plays into my favorite kind of memory there of like experience that for the first time. That kind of drew a fire in me to be like, man, I don't want to get whooped on. Like, I don't want to get whooped on air hockey. Like I'm an athlete, right? Like
I can figure
I
this
can, I
out.
could, yeah. So like me and my athlete competitive as nature that I have, I was like, I kind of want to see what this is about. I want to
Okay.
be usually wherever I go, I try to be a top player, right? Even in pool, I wanted to win my first tournament. I went on my first tournament, made 180 bucks. I was like, oh hell yeah, I could do this forever. And you continue to find the new levels, and you're like, oh damn, people are good. But all that to say, right? Because I want to give perspective when we answer this. Because sometimes people think like, oh, these people just, all of a sudden, I don't know why in the comments people think like it's like these people don't have lives outside of this. Like, we have lives. We have, we have
everyday
hope.
lives.
Yeah, everyday lives like anybody else, and we just happen to all come together for air hockey, which is pretty funny. But all respect to air hockey in the game and everybody who plays it because it's really tough.
All
But
different aspects of life, man.
yeah,
Like, I'm a teacher. Um, and I'm actually trying to get that started up next year on the high school level. And it's so crazy because I'll show a lot of the kids some of our matches and tournaments, and they're like, "Y'all are doing stuff like that," and you see their eyes opening and up. And I said, for me, the fun thing about it is when you can get somebody to actually move their hand or body out the way just by how you
yeah,
and they're
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
and you're like, wow, they went all across the table.
Yeah, yeah. You're trying to tap into that. You're
Yeah.
trying to tap into that. Well, at least here in the professional level, it's harder to do it in the professional level, right?
Hmm.
But so my favorite memory, because I haven't answered your question, was seeing Phil play
I was just
for the
gonna
first
say we
time.
both.
Yeah, like that was it, man. It was watching Phil play. Phil Future. For anybody who's tuned in and seen Future play, he's like, how old is he, man? He's probably like 70 something. He's up there. But on the table, man, he's a
He's a
beast, dude.
beast on it.
I mean,
And
I took his rank. I challenged him, and it wasn't because I thought I could win. It was because I had other respect to him. Like I have so much respect for him. I was like, if I can take down this guy, I could believe in myself a little more, right? Because other people have a standard way of playing, very standard way of playing, and I'm like, it doesn't matter if I beat that game. I can see how you can win, right? I
yeah,
can see like, oh, maybe I wasn't accurate. Maybe didn't do this. But if you can beat Phil, it's because you have a lot of heart, right?
and that's what happened to me at the World, man. I don't even know if you even remember, man. He was my first match, and I was like, really, like I'm finna get ready to be in a loser bracket the first match out of 100 some people.
Yeah,
I got to
yeah,
play Phil, and man, I won. Man, I yelled. So I was like, I called my wife. I was like, babe, I can lose the entire tournament. I beat Phil. I was
yeah,
like, I can go to bed now.
yeah,
And we took it to that last game, man, and he was doing his tricks, and it's that cut. He has like four versions of that cut because
hell
he has
yeah,
two from the middle. He got one from the left and one from the right, and it's like, how do you handle all four? And he'll go, and how he does. He gets in that pattern. He's like, okay, let me just do off go. Let me do
yeah,
off go. Let
yeah,
me do off go. And you get tired. It breaks you down mentally. And so you're like, I'm tired of going over it. I'm tired of moving. I'm tired of flinching. And then he's like, okay, now let me go ahead and give a cut. And you're like, he took 5 minutes for that one cut, but that put
yeah.
him above in the game.
Yeah, yeah, it's hard to do that. It's hard to do multiple off goals and then execute there at the end because you're like, but yeah, there's so many things that you can do, so many facets of like of playing air hockey. If you haven't played it before, like, yeah, there's strategy, just like anything else. If you could think of like any other game, any other table, like if you could say like, how is this a sport? How is this a thing? Like, there's many things that you could say that about, right?
That's true.
But it's very fun. But yeah, Phil Future man, him playing that way got me actually kept me here. Because if I didn't see a more exciting version of play, I would have probably left. I might be Ben Heyman too, seeing him play a little bit. Then I was like, okay, like there's a
Ben is
stylistic way.
He's comical when I'm
Yeah,
like, dude, you're laughing, but you're still hitting the shots. And I'm like,
yeah,
that's worse than like beating me. I'm like, come on, man. You don't have to laugh while you're making a goal.
yeah, yeah,
Um, I think for me, man, Phil is number one, but now someone that's coming up, um, watching how Connor is so methodical when he plays, and he flows with it. He has the muscle memory. It's man, it's exciting to watch him play because he leans over, he gets close up, he comes back, he hits the side, he hits the right. He's all over the place, man, and he knows where to hit those shots. And it's like a lot of times it's the same repeated shot, it just looks different.
yeah, 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 yeah. I'm having trouble, and this is gonna seem like a hot take or controversial, but uh,
The thing is that I see Connor's setup, right?
Yeah,
It's like, and it's like a upper level play at that point. You know, it's just like a top 10 play. You know, like
yeah,
there's a certain structure that they carry. So what I'm wondering is sometimes it's like, can somebody carry in like that sporadic fun uh, version of playing? And I'm not gonna call the version we played not fun,
yeah.
but you know, because that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like, can you yeah, can you bring that forehand game? Can you take those risks? Like me, like anybody who's been watching me, like, well, actually, you can't been watching me. I've already started playing again, but but um, I was, I've been working on my serves, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I love the serve game. You know, it's the best time. I see it as the best time to score on anybody because they just scored, right? They're like, I just scored.
I
I
just
feel
scored, and
good.
it's like, and
Yeah,
it's like, okay, good.
yeah. It's this moment. Yeah, yeah. It's this moment of like, I just scored. Let me set my defense. There's a
Mm-hmm.
standard thought of let me set my defense. I'm like, you can't set
Strike.
your defense. And honestly, you can't set your defense until you know where the puck is.
Exactly.
Right? If you play good defense, you have to set it up. So if they can't see where the puck is, where are you setting your defense? Right?
Exactly.
So I just take a glance up. I see
Where
where the defense is at,
I got you. I
and I
got
and
you.
I and I either hold a little longer or I yeah. Some people might see it as like maybe cocky or wasteful, but I'm like I'm getting really good at serves right now. I was
Okay.
like it's um, the only one that also does that I feel is maybe a lot of players can do it and they don't do it, but Phil,
Yeah.
Phil will quote unquote maybe waste a possession
Just to
on
see.
just to serve, just to do it. And
Mm-hmm.
so him, I learned his serve. That's what got me first is the left to right and then opposite.
Yeah.
But if you can hit that one so clean, then you can hit anything after that if you're
Mm-hmm.
just accurate. So I worked on that as a big part. So sometimes whenever somebody goes up 2 points and somebody goes up by let's just say you're up three and somebody just hits a serve, it feels the game's like a lot closer.
Yeah.
Right.
Um,
So that's what I love. That's what I've been kind of taking.
and it speeds up the game because it gets them on their p's and q's. Like, wake up! I'm here.
Yeah.
Um, I think me and Jacob, we had a session where I think I got a forehand on him, and then he came real quick with one of those serves. I was like, okay, he's letting me know. All right, you caught me with that, but come on.
Yeah.
I
I'm
was
gonna catch
like,
you back.
all
Yeah.
right, all right,
Yeah.
let me pull back on that a little bit.
Yeah.
Um, and that's so, man, it's so crazy how if you really not thinking about it, the way a person plays, you will start mimicking what they do.
hmm
You'll go their speed, and then that's where they got you because now you're playing my tempo.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay,
Yeah.
you slowed down, or
Yeah.
oh, you speeding up. Good, because I wanted to play fast. Now let's
Yeah.
get it,
Yeah.
and that's completely out your game.
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm gonna be honest. I usually don't say like what I do or my mind when I go on games, but that's what I do. I try to control tempo, and then I mix tempo up and down, and then so yeah, there's ways to control tempo. You control tempo by being accurate,
mm-hmm.
right? If you're accurate, if you want to go fast, it doesn't matter if you go fast and you don't hit the shot,
Yeah,
right? You can go fast, hit the shot, and the other player will respond maybe by starting to go faster and try to hit a shot, and then that's when you know you got them. But yeah, for me and Phil, I saw like seeing Phil was like the major thing is controlling tempo, two is being accurate, and three was really just having fun,
yeah,
right? And so I continue to do that, as we continue to play. And sometimes people are like, oh, well, you have this shot, and why don't you just focus your game on this way? And I'm like, I'm not trying to be caged up yet.
yeah,
I know what it takes. Like if it's a challenge match, then yeah, I'm gonna do what it takes to win. But if I'm on a table, if it's on a weekly, I want to have some fun.
yeah.
I want to try some things. It does carry some weight for me to win, um, but for the most part, if I'm having more fun, like on a Friday,
Dude,
I feel
that's
good.
I think my mentality now when I come for a weekly is to see everything that I've been practicing for the week. How's that faring out with everybody?
Yeah,
And then I go, oh man, that caught people off guard today.
yeah,
Okay, let me add that to the repertoire. The next week, da 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 da. And I noticed, like, as an example, LA said he's like, man, every time you come and I play you, you play different. I'm like, that's what I want. I don't want you guys to get used to just okay, we know what he does. Now I've been working on some other stuff.
yeah, yeah.
So, but yeah, man, air hockey, man, I love it because it's critical thinking. And a lot of people don't understand, man, when you're doing a sport like this, like right now, I'm pumped, I'm energized. Like I'm thinking a lot clearer now because I
Yeah.
played for like 2 hours.
Yeah, yeah. I'm really curious. I didn't get to see. I mean, I know it's on Air Hockey 360, but I'm really curious because when I walked in and I ref, what did I ref? Did I ref the third?
Yeah,
I ref the fourth.
you were starting like the third. I think you came in like the
Yeah, I
fourth
came like a
game.
little bit at the end of the third. Honestly, I was just gonna come in to commentate, you know.
Yeah.
But then I got to see the game up close, right? Refing. I didn't even know Adam was refing, but I came in and I started. And then when you took that fourth set, I kind of wondered, like, I was like, what the hell was Damon doing the other sets? I was
Yeah.
like, what? I was like, what?
And
How is this like? How did this Damon not like tie it up? I could see it like being tied up, you know.
yeah.
Um, I know Jacob, and all respect to Jake, right? But I thought you had like a good chance to take it, and but Jake is good too. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't play around with him,
And this
But
man, it's been since I played Jake, man, it's been almost like over a year.
yeah, I haven't
Like,
seen him play
yeah.
honestly. Yeah,
So I really didn't really know what to expect. You watch some videos and you're like, oh, okay, that's typically I was like, but it's been a year. I was like, keep that in mind, but it's been a year.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, you have to adjust.
yeah,
You need to use that first set to really adjust. If you could take that first set to 7 games, right, then you can get a lot more
yeah.
experience with that player on the table, and then like have a better chance as the sets go on.
And I think for me today, the biggest lesson I learned is when I see people starting to, especially in challenge matches, they're winning 2 or 3 games. Okay, Damon, where is your defense? So I learned that today, and I immediately saw a huge difference when I changed my defense,
Yeah,
and just by coming back 3 inches.
yeah,
So, but in the heat of the moment, my focus was okay, just some pot shots, just some pot shots. Okay, I think where you're set, you know, logically for your defense, you're going to be able to catch it. And it didn't dawn on me till like the end of that third. I was like, okay, man, that's not working. Figure something out.
yeah, yeah.
Come back.
Do something different. Yeah. No, yeah. Because that fourth set was really good. I like what I saw. I was like, oh, okay, dang. Like I wonder how Jake's gonna respond. Because it looks like it's the first time in the back against the wall in that challenge match, and so
I
then
think I felt good that first after the second game I won. I saw him go to the locker, and I said, oh yeah,
he
I
was
got in
mad.
the head. I
Yeah, he
said,
got.
okay, I got
Nah,
in the
yeah, yeah,
head.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's what
yeah.
I wanted. I'm in there.
Yeah, he was frustrated. I think. Yeah, I saw some frustration. I saw him like maybe like towards the end when you were getting a few games. I heard this noise. He was going. He
Yeah,
like damn,
and I think it
And I
was
was like, I don't think you want to express that much. If you ever watch this, Jake, I don't mean any disrespect, but like if you show kind of that frustration, like it could probably empower like the other player, right?
yeah. I noticed he was trying to do a really fast game, and we were going back and forth. And I said, "All you doing is you're helping me hone in. Like I'm seeing what I need to do."
Yeah,
And then he backed off, and I was like, "Okay." I was like, "I can speed it up if I want," and I noticed that the cut was starting to get him a lot,
yeah,
and I was like, "Okay," and I know how to set it up. And this when he backed off, I said, "Okay." He knows, no, okay, I can't keep doing it because he's honing in.
yeah. Yeah, it's cool to have those eureka moments and stuff like that. You can't have them unless you like play or practice around and try different things.
Yeah.
Yeah, just watching that game. Yeah, because I don't know, we've been me and Ryan have been so focused on like growing Photon and Blitz and bringing air hockey to the world, a little bit. And not that yeah, there's already other communities doing it as well, even Houston as well.
Yeah.
But we're
Man,
trying a different concept. We're trying Blitz. It could be a little controversial too, but uh,
the the blitz, man, when you guys first started and I was coming out to it, I love the fact because you had to do it faster. And I think that's what grabbed everybody. It's like blitz is no, it's no longer that 7 seconds to try to set something up. What can you do if you only got like 3 or 4 seconds? What can you do?
yeah,
And it a lot of times you just got to throw out a pot shot because you don't have time to think about
yeah,
it. And now it's a whole new game because it's the same for your opponent too. All right, what can I do? I've only got 4 seconds. What can I do?
Yeah, it's your pot. It's pot shots, and you have to be accurate,
Yeah,
right?
super
People,
accurate.
at first it was like, oh, it's a fun game. You can just kind of toss around, but then like, I think people saw like whenever they come and play, it's like, wow, these people are being extremely accurate and getting a lot of drift in for 4 seconds,
Hmm.
and it's a faster setup. It's faster, and I think it's good whenever players start to come on Thursday and on Friday and start to blend
To
both
see the
worlds,
difference.
right?
But I think the greatest moment that we had with Blitz when we had a lot of our top guys. Remember when they were coming in and they were trying to control the setting was like, no, it's your opponent's turn.
Yeah,
No, you're in regular game mode. No, you have
yeah,
to move out the way. I know. Yeah, come on.
yeah, yeah,
And they
yeah,
were looking like, I gotta move. Yes, you have to move. You got scored on. You have to move.
yeah, yeah,
So no, you don't have time to set up your pattern. So you got to think about it. You have maybe like three more shots before you can come back up.
yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, but all that's been definitely a lot of fun.
hold on, sis. I'm gonna call you
Yeah, all that's been definitely a lot of fun. Yeah, I just like whenever, like, if you pay attention, some of the people that people are sometimes scared to get on the table with, like, it's not a comfortable time,
back.
right? Is Chelsea, right? Playing with Chelsea is not comfortable.
Yeah, it's not.
You might think like, oh, I can maybe win, but it's not going to be a comfortable win,
She
right?
has one of the smoothest cuts, I mean,
Yeah.
crosses I've ever seen. And when she was playing me over, I was like, Damon, you know what she's finna do,
Yeah,
and
you
you
know
keep
what's
moving.
coming, but like that's what I kind of want to give credits to Blitz for a little bit
Yeah.
because it's a faster set. You're here, you're playing people who are playing a little bit slower, right?
Hmm.
You can control tempo, but over there, right? You only have one tempo,
Yeah.
right? So then
Fast.
you master fast and you can come over here and then you have 3 extra seconds, right? So you can slow it down if you need to. That's where
Hmm.
I feel like maybe her game where she needs to kind of like remember she has those extra 3 seconds and like use that to her advantage. I feel like she could shoot that shot
And I've
forever,
told her
you
that a
know?
lot of times. I'm like, Chelsea, you've got that. Um, and I've always gave her small criticism. I said sometimes you'll go a little too fast and the
Yeah,
puck will get away from her.
yeah,
And I was like, okay, slow that down just a little bit. But man, when she's on it, and it's
yeah,
like she's coming to the left, and you're like, she's finna do it, and it almost makes you move up because she's coming over to the left,
yeah.
and like then she just, and you're
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah. It's so deceptive. You know what's so funny is that like it's even more deceptive than mine is. And I was like, it's funny because we were training together and I taught you the setup and you've
and you
taken
took it
that
and
setup to
mastered it.
another level. And I was like, damn, dude, I need it. And then sometimes I see her play and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, yeah. And I remember that. Like, there's a hint of me in that, so I can hit that same cross. I just have to, work that whole setup. And we were practicing an unorthodox ways.
Okay.
We were doing some unorthodox things, and she's like, "Why am I doing this?" She'd be like, "Why am I even doing this setup if it's not gonna work?" I'm like, "Just keep doing it. Like it's gonna work, right?"
Once you,
And
I think what I tell a lot of people when they're trying to come into their own, I tell them just do it really slow so your mind can keep up with what you're
yeah, with the
trying to
setup,
do.
yeah,
And
yeah,
then once you're able to hit the shot a couple of times, okay, go just a little bit faster so you can find the rhythm, and then maybe go a little bit faster or go too fast. Okay, now you found your tempo.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay, now I know what I need to do to hit it like this.
yeah.
And I think what was it? Watching videos,
Yeah, quick
I've
video.
learned
Uh-huh.
that
You keep
when you're hitting it not as fast, but then you have a fast shot, man, that's the name of the game.
Yeah, there was
Um,
I want to say I want to give credit too to right the gameplay. So while we're talking about blitz, right, and I was that same kind of comment of like, is you're gonna face them across the table, but it's really not comfortable, right? Is and they're all coming from blitz too. Is Ryan, right? Ryan makes you extremely uncomfortable on the table, right? Not
but
you, but
man,
like,
he's has tremendous transition game.
yeah,
And that first week, I played him in finals. he destroyed me in 4 games with those transition shots.
Yeah.
And I wasn't expecting that because when you see Ryan play, man, you're like, man, it's like he just hitting stuff all over, but he's actually knowing what he's doing.
Yeah. He's like, yeah. There's whether he knows it or not, or whether he does it on purpose. It's that yeah, he's still creating patterns. Right? He's still
Creating
creating
patterns.
patterns, and then what kills is accuracy.
Yeah,
Right. So it doesn't matter. Honestly, like I just feel like people could do whatever on the table as long as you're accurate.
as long as you're accurate.
That you can do setup and stuff like that. You can like break the pattern
Yeah,
of like you have to do this, you have to do that, right? That's why I never let go of the forehand. You haven't let go of the forehand. I haven't let go of the forehand. I haven't let go of serves.
hmm
I haven't, yeah, there's moments for them, and yeah, but I just want to be able to master, that thing, so that I can just put it out of my pocket whenever I want. I was playing Chris yesterday, and she came back on me and she got me good, but on the 6-6 of that last game, I really wanted to serve it.
okay,
Like I was like, I saw the defense and I was like, it's there, you know, and
go for
then
it.
and I didn't do it. Yeah, I didn't do it, and so I was like, and it lost me the game. Because honestly, in my head, I was like, that's going in, But then I didn't do it, and I gave her a normal setup, and it didn't go in, and I was like, man, my heart was telling me to just serve the damn thing. Why didn't I just
Man,
serve it?
I'm gonna tell you this. I felt that way when I was in Showdown 4 with you when I played. My man, he just North Carolina. That crew, they come with a different type of flavor. Um, and I found myself, man, sitting there contemplating. Do you want to do this? Man, you got the cameras on you. Like the forehand shot might not work. Don't do that.
Yeah,
That's gonna be on camera. Like you gonna be remembered for a missed forehand shot. Just
yeah,
stick to something basic and make sure it goes in.
yeah,
And man, a lot of them shots weren't even going in. It's like I should have went with my heart, my instinct.
yeah. Yeah, I want to finish because the thought of the other thought, and I'm gonna go back to the
Showdown.
showdown from the center line. There is who was it? No, so yeah, credit to Ryan. Like Ryan is also co-founder here at Photon Air Hockey, and yeah, I just love how dangerous he is on the table, like just bringing yeah, like I remember everybody came down from the different states and they came to play. I didn't know they were gonna show up to come play Blitz, and it was Ryan and Carlos, and you could tell Carlos like he looked hyped because he was like, "What the hell?" Yeah, he was like, "What the hell are
He's like,
you
what
doing?"
is this, man? What
Yeah,
is
what
this?
do you do? You could tell that he was like, "What?" Because Ryan was on one, man. He was just charging, and you're charging with purpose and with conviction, and you're being deadly accurate, right? But yeah, I mean, seeing that moment was so cool. Seeing the moments where Chelsea too, seeing all of them shine. Zach too has become a real threat.
He's become a
Uh,
real threat.
and
And
seeing those players come to Thursday and then come over here and people talk about them a little bit. I'm like, oh yeah, I think this concept is working a little
dude,
bit.
Zach is almost
Hey, keep it PG, Jack. Jack's saying some crazy things in the chat right now. But yeah, seeing those players kind of yeah, like you said, Zach, and here's the thing, I think Blitz is supplemental. You get what do you get? You get I think you just get a lot more reps. That's
yeah,
just the thing. You get a lot more reps on offense. You get a lot more reps on defense. So it's pretty dope.
yeah.
And then but yeah, coming back to showdown. Yeah. I guess that yeah, what you're saying, you got to be more confident. And I like that you get more confidence in your game to shoot the forehand, to make it a threat. Yeah, it takes a lot of confidence to do that. just like with the serves or the off speeds and all this
Yeah.
other stuff. That's usually like, oh, like set up your game this way. Like, yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You gotta break the mold a little bit. And find something. You're trying to find something unique to you, and I think that was cool. That was proof right there. They set number four,
Yeah.
that
I
it
think too,
works.
man, then the other thing I want to break up is, and I think you probably heard it too, no one's really won with a low top.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it's
I
like,
don't believe in. I don't really believe in it, honestly.
I want to break that up so bad.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Guys, look what I
Yeah,
did. Look what
just
I
win.
did.
Yeah, but the conversation will always be that you can't be number one with a low top.
And that's what I want to break up.
Yeah,
Or maybe help influence someone to be creative or even take on the challenge of trying something like that.
yeah,
Um, and I think a lot of times, man, we just get into a custom where I'm just used to doing this. I'm used to doing it this way, and I've said it a lot of times, even when I do my trainings, when I do it online. I'm just trying to create something different to show people a difference that might bring some additional people. Because I think it was last year at the Worlds when we were doing the awards. Everybody kept saying the same thing. Man, I know we're tired of seeing the same people up here on the stage. Like, guys, we need to step up.
Oh,
Put
okay.
some
Yeah,
put
that's
some new
funny.
blood up here.
Yeah,
Because that too can make it stale. Like, okay, think about it. When we were in school, if somebody is constantly winning their basketball after so long, all right, this don't play.
yeah.
I
It
don't
gets
want to play
boring.
basketball no
Yeah,
more
yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
so
It can get yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it's not good for retention,
yeah,
but you want to see new champions, you want to see new competition,
yeah,
new blood. But yeah, the center line doing what they do too, like that. Like even going, I remember, man, I said, after seeing everything, I was like, it'd be funny if I was paired up with Gorn, with Middick, with James in the first round, and I was
yeah,
right because I faced him at Worlds, the World Tournament, and I was like, bro, if I face this kid in the World Tournament, he's gonna want to embarrass me on the
dude.
table, because I got him at the World Tournament, and so I was like, man, he's gonna want to get me, and so. But yeah, and so I get him in the first one. So that one was fun. That was cool seeing his progress. He got me with a nasty shot. We were just talking about it yesterday. He got me with a nasty off speed. It was funny. I hit him with one off speed, and he hits me with a
And
nastier
then
off speed.
to end the
Yeah,
match. But then the crazy part about it, I played him in Worlds in 2023 when he was smaller and
yeah,
shorter than us, and I was like, man, this kid's gonna be something
he's gonna
like.
be good. Yeah,
And it was so crazy. I was even seeing how he had his wound up drift, and I was like, you could tell he was getting tired because he was doing it every single shot. But then when we saw him in the showdown, I was like, oh, he's not doing that anymore. And
yeah,
I was like, oh, now he's moved to the transition game, and he got taller and he could
yeah,
stretch.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
was
He
like,
can reach the
okay, uh
table.
oh. I was like, uh oh.
Yeah, but
So
then I remember even the second, then going on to the second round, I was like, and seeing like what was there, I was like, man, like I kind of want to play Marco. Like I was
dude,
like, I know that's like I was a tall ask. I was a tall ask for me, but I kind of want to play Marco, man. I was like, that would be a dope. 'Cause I have so much confidence in my game, and this isn't making excuses, but I'd played 10 man the week before, and I had a hole in my finger from playing so much defense. Yeah, I posted it in the group chat. I had he basically made a hole right here in the center, and it hurt so bad.
just from shattering from that middle.
Yeah, yeah, I kept hitting it. It kept hitting it. It was bloody. I had a crown of blood on the mallet after we played, and so it hurt so bad. And so I was like, that was in my head. Like that
Okay.
was in my head on defense because I was like, damn, Marco can hit hard. Midik was hitting hard, but
Yeah.
like Marco was hitting harder, right? He was hitting hard left walls, and then anytime I blocked that one, it hurt so
Yeah.
bad. So I started like you can see me on video shifting defense like this.
Because you're
I was
like
just
trying to.
yeah, I was trying to like try to get the pain away, but in the middle of that, also like trying to perform. Right, I was like, I came in and but I was so excited I got the matchup, and he yeah, man, I came back on that first game and I was like, oh yeah, like it's on. And then he came on and like turned it on. They call him the Phoenix,
Yeah,
right?
he turned
Yeah,
on the he
yeah,
turned on that pilot light. I was like, oh.
yeah, yeah. He turned it on and it just took me out, man. Just shut it out there at the end. I fought a little bit, but he really like shut it off. But like, yeah, those instances are like really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, anybody watching right now and then like, yeah, there's players from all around the country, that come around and
Yeah.
play.
What was that? Jose. He actually played with my mallet. Man, he was playing so hard, man. He cut himself using my mallet. Like his finger was all bloody.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
like, but everybody was like, man, do the blade shot.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, but I was like, yeah, keep breaking my mallet in. Good. Keep going, keep going.
Oh, Jose Mora.
Yeah, Jose Moore. I
Oh,
was
okay,
like,
okay.
man, to see him play, the passion that he has, dude, you can't see a greater display of passion for air hockey.
Oh yeah. It's good. It's
Yeah.
good. But shout out everybody who was tuning in. If you heard everything that we say that we're talking about here, just talking about air hockey, just like there's any other thing is a lot of fun. Tune in, drop a like, subscribe. Yeah, if you tuned in earlier, you saw Damon play Jake for the number 49. 49. After this one, who's up on your list? You got a
Actually, man, next up is actually Tin Man.
10 man. All right, all right. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um, Other than that, man, and then one day, man, it's gonna be me and you, the Juggernauts.
yeah.
So there's gonna be on the lookout sometime in the near future. So
Yeah. Yeah, I have I told everybody who wanted to challenge me, I was like, give me a month and then just a reset so you get a good one. I mean, you could probably go and get me, you'll probably get me right now, but I'll be, I want to be at my best, I kind of want to feel at my best, but but yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. The challenge matches that also lined up for me. So I know that I'm gonna probably go for 10 man again. Me and him, he got me. He was my first challenge match. He whooped on me, and then the next one was a lot closer for sure. It's like critical moments that kind of separate the game. But yeah, good. Yeah, good luck to you on the next one with 10 man. Yeah, tune in with Damon. Check him out. Yeah, you have a channel you could plug into. I think you do a channel,
yeah,
right?
I have my channel on YouTube. You can just look up my name, Damon Galloway. I think it's 245.
Yeah.
But I'll post a lot of my online practices on Facebook and also TikTok.
Yeah.
So now TikTok you can do your live. So I play with it. So now
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
kind of like the and the pictures a little bit clear, crystal clear. So
Yeah. That's cool. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe to the Photon channel. If you don't like all this boring talk, you don't like air hockey, then
something wrong with you. Then something wrong. With
so, yeah, it ain't us.
you.
It ain't us.
Something wrong with you.
Yeah, that's funny.
Appreciate that interview, man.